idea, flavor of how your portfolios are positioned. Devina, just hold on for a second, because we do want to talk to you about this whole mega PSU rally, and within that, I think power specifically. Just wait for a second, because our colleague Rachna is picking up some inputs on why power stocks are rallying today. One of the additional triggers seems to be that Union Power Minister has emphasized the need to expand thermal power capacity in India to meet growing demand. Let's go across to Rachna to get the latest on this. Rachna?
Right. As the world is looking at ramping up renewable sources of energy to meet rising global power demand, including India, the Union Power Minister, R.K. Singh, has issued a powerful statement. And that is that while India is focusing on renewable sources, there's also a need to ramp up thermal sources. He said that India needs about 80,000 megawatt, that's about 80 gigawatt of thermal power capacity under construction to fulfill the rising power demand. Now, to put things in context, India's total power capacity stands at 425 gigawatt, of which over 50% comes from thermal, as it contributes about 239 gigawatt. And the Power Minister wants to add 80 gigawatt to the current 239. This 80 gigawatt is a total figure of thermal power capacity that needs to be under construction. So what's already in construction are power projects with a thermal capacity of about 30 gigawatt, with a mix of state and private players, with a total of 14 such projects across the country. However, 27 thermal power projects with a total capacity of about 24 gigawatts are on hold. This is according to CEA's latest report, which was issued at the end of September. These 27 on-hold power projects have 2 from state, whereas 25 from the private players, whose future now hangs in balance as they look out for more funding options. However, 7 of these 25 on-hold projects have successfully come up with a revival plan. So they will be seeing the light of the day, but not before the next 2 to 3 years. These 7 projects include a revival plan. For 2 of them is coming from Vedanta and 1 from Jindal Power and Steel. Other projects too have been seeing a risen interest in revival, as the market too seems to have taken a note of this need to increase thermal power capacity, as stated by the Power Minister. So, as per Central Electricity Authority's figures and CNBC-TV18's calculation, from the needed 80 gigawatts of under construction thermal power projects, as said by the Power Minister, India now needs about 43 gigawatts more of thermal power capacity to meet this rising demand. The remaining 37 is already in process.
Okay, Rachna, got that. Thank you very much. Interesting stats there. Kind of put the whole story in context. The fact that the need is to move towards renewables, but the pressing sort of situation right now requires India to also up the thermal power capacity. Devina, you have any interest?